So we are in spring of 2021. Got a little Venus flytrap because there are flies all over the new greenhouse that my partner got me. This here is a bay leaf. It is a tropical plant, so it lives in my greenhouse. And I've never grown bay leaf before, but it's got new leaves coming in, so I guess I'm doing something right, which is exciting. All this yellow on it, by the way, is from pollen. There's a bunch of trees around here that release yellow pollen around this time of year, and it just coats everything. Here are some peppers. They also get to live in the greenhouse because it's still a little bit cold for them to be just out. Peppers actually can stunt their growth a little bit and slow down if it gets too cold for them. So I just keep them in here because it gets nice and hot. I've got my yellow banana here. This is the bullnose pepper. This is actually from a pack of seeds in a little seed case that my partner got me from the Monticello estate, which I believe was Jefferson's estate. I'm not 100% on that. I'm not very good at history. I'm sorry. These are some jalapenos. They're jalapenos, but without the heat. And I love the taste of jalapenos, and I don't mind the heat, but my partner cannot stand heat very well. So I wanted to get some because she also likes the taste of jalapenos, and it's a lot of prep work for me if I'm going to make something that has jalapenos in it to get all of the heat out. So this will hopefully help solve that. This here is wisteria vine cuttings that I took from a big wisteria vine in our backyard because we are hopefully moving soon, and I would like to have wisteria there as well because it smells gorgeous, it looks gorgeous, and it'll be a very nice like vining plant to go over like an arbor or something. These are sad tomatoes that a squirrel got to, so I just am leaving them in here until I need their cups for something. There's one that's like barely hanging on, so if I guess if that one makes it, good for it, but I'm not holding out hope. Here are the two pre-started peppers that I bought. This one is a hot cayenne pepper, and then this one is a giant Marconi sweet pepper. I just got the giant Marconi because it looked neat. Hopefully I like the way it tastes. I've never had one before. I'm kind of picky about my sweet peppers. The hot cayenne peppers because I want to try and make some cayenne pepper powder this year because it's a lot cheaper than buying it, and we use it to help keep squirrels off of our plants. Down here we have my first attempt at growing a hardy kiwi. Did research, thought I had it down. The minute I transplanted it, it died. This one also died. I tried a second time, it died, so I dug it out of the pot and I put it in this little pot just in case it came back, and look, it did. Oh no, hold on, let me set it down. There we go, focus. There's little leaves on it. I'm so excited. I've never had hardy kiwi before, and I really wanted to try it. And I was so sad when both of these plants died. I had them out in a big pot, so this isn't the pot that they were originally transplanted into. But I had them out in a big pot in the yard itself. And that's the pot that it died in. And well, yeah, but it seems to be, at least one of them is coming back, which is exciting for me. I'm pretty sure this one is just totally dead, but since it's not really hurting anything to have it in the pot, and I don't need the pot for anything else right now, it can stay. That's fine. Down here is some amaranth seedlings and a dead sweet pea vine that I just tossed in there because it's organic matter, so why not? These are Love Lies Bleeding and Garnet Amaranth. So if you can see... see if I can get it to focus. There we go. That one's a garnet amaranth, and that one is a Love Lies Bleeding amaranth. And obviously you can see why it's called garnet amaranth. The Love Lies Bleeding is called that because the flowers are blood red and it looks like just a bunch of, not blood, but like blood colored flowers hanging down like somebody was bleeding out from the heart. It's very cute. Down here is my chamomile. This one also lives in the greenhouse currently because when I had it out, it did not like that. So it gets to stay in here until it warms up a bit more, I guess. This is hydrangea. I've treated this one with soil acidifier to hopefully get blue-purple hydrangeas out of it this year. I bought it with blue-purple hydrangeas on it, but the way that hydrangeas work isn't like normal flowers where you buy a color and that's the color it is. The color of their flowers is actually based on the acidity of the soil and some other components. So that's why I added the soil acidifier. I've got one up front that we added garden lime to hopefully make it pink. And I bought these for my partner because they are her favorite flower. And technically they're not flowers. I think they're like a pseudo flower or something like that. But I think they're gorgeous. And I am looking forward to getting some pretty flowers out of these this year. Down here in these littler pots are a bunch of onions that we bought from the store that started to grow, and so I just stuck them in a pot because why not? I was missing it. I was missing the garden over the winter, and these are the sort of plants that you can actually plant in cooler weather if you want to, so long as you protect them when needed. So I did. These bigger pots are also onion. They are doing a lot better. I don't know what's up with all that curling, but they came from different onions too. So it may be that like one onion had some kind of growth inhibitor and the other one didn't. I don't know. The red pot is garlic. Also just store-bought garlic that started to sprout. I'm not sure what those tiny sprouts in it are. They're weeds of some kind, but I like the shape of the leaves, so they can stay for now. Over here we have my scarlet kale and a mystery item that I'm not sure what it is, but it maybe is some kind of bean, potentially. Because I had beans in this pot last year, and I know I just kind of let some of them fall off, and so that might be a bean. But in between this kale is a bunch of little carrots. So funny story about this pot. I initially had carrots planted in it when it was cooler weather, and we were long past the germination date for the carrot seeds. So I just kind of gave up on those because we were getting into the hot weather. Carrots a cooler weather plant normally, and I didn't want to wait and see if they were going to germinate in the hotter weather. So I put my kale in that I had started, and lo and behold, carrots started popping up. Over here is bok choy, and we've got one that's getting to be a decent size. Also interthreaded with carrots for the same reason, because it's the same pot. There's 4 different varieties of carrots in here, and I don't know what any of them are because they are not planted in the rows that I initially planted them in. They're all mixed up now. So we'll see how that goes. Here is my blueberry plant from last year. This is the sole survivor of last year's 2 blueberry plants. The other one got leaf rust and died, which I was pretty sad about. But this year, I've got beautiful flowers on my blueberry bush, and I am excited for those to turn into blueberries. And then down here, we've got another store-bought onion that started to grow. I don't know if anybody has tried this, like anybody watching this has tried this, but store-bought onions, when they start to grow, will usually start growing 2 to 3 new bulbs in the center of the bulb, and you can separate those out and plant them and grow new onions. Now, they probably won't be round onions. They're probably going to be more oblong shaped because of the way that they started. But yeah, that's a good way to make use of an onion that started to grow that you maybe don't want to cook. And back up so you can see, this is the whole little greenhouse that my partner got me. I love it. That black shelves in the back used to be in our kitchen, but we replaced those with some mobile carts so that we could actually get to places in the kitchen that have been blocked for a while. And I think it fits perfectly back there, so it worked out pretty good. I'm really excited for this year with my greenhouse. There's more garden to show you, but I am running out of memory here on my phone. So I will post more garden at another time. Thanks for coming around and hanging out with me. Bye.